So, helping hands other than my own are always greatly appreciated at Bella Pedra. Okay, so today I've got Martine and Ray, and they've just started a YouTube channel called Wales to Portugal Off Grid, and they are here busy taking down these pine trees, especially the bigger ones that my little chainsaw couldn't do. My chainsaw now needs a new chain, so I can't do any more cutting. And they're going to be cutting up some of those big logs that I have that I can't do with my chainsaw as well. He makes it look so easy. So I want a tool like this, but I need to get the Ryobi one for the battery. But this is absolutely amazing. One hand. Oh, is the battery dead now?
Hold it for 3 seconds and then he'll come back on because we haven't used it. Get it. So the trouble when you don't use it, it goes to sleep, so you don't catch yourself with it.
Okay, it's ready. Okay. It just slices through like butter. It's unbelievable. Goodness. Wow. I think I've fallen in love. This is unbelievable. This is like you don't want to stop. You're hardly even putting any pressure on it. It's just taking it all off. Wow. This is unbelievable. I never realized these tools were so great. Because I've been chainsawing these little bits off. Which is a bit of a waste of a chainsaw. This is addictive. It's so easy. Oh, wow. Fantastic. I love this. I want the Ryobi one like this.
Can it go?
unbelievable.
She's all
It's
the
like-
messing about with hands.
Yeah, it's like butter. Just like love it. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were video.
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah, that makes it so easy.
Definitely. So I'm going to take my little wagon. It's falling apart now, but it's done me well. I mean, it's been well used the past 3 years. So I'm going to go and take it up now so that we can load the smaller pieces of firewood into it. So let's load this into the wagon. And this is just a fraction of the wood on the farm. So this is the pile of pine that was just cut down today. So I've just left this out here. It's going to dry off and season a little bit. So this is probably next year's firewood. But when we have rain forecast, I'll cover it with a tarp. But in the meantime, I'm just going to let it dry out in this sunshine. Although it is a little bit overcast today. Thanks to Ray and Martine for cutting up all those logs that I had at the top of the land. I reckon I've probably got enough here for the winter. I've still got some more over there. So I've been stacking the smaller pieces in like this. I just got to get this out now and cut up as well so that I can make space to then pack this in. So packing up the wood, I've got some that I've cut up there that's got to get stacked in here as well, but I've got to get this lot out so I can start packing this in. So it's got to all go in this wood storage area before the rainy season comes. So thanks again, Martine and Ray. And their channel, as I said before, is From Wales to Portugal. I'll put the link in the description below. These pieces I've still got to cut up. That that's been cut up has to be picked up. But all the wood from yesterday that was cut up yesterday by Ray and Martine, has been packed into the wood area. So I've got the bigger logs here, I've got smaller ones there, and then yeah, other random bits over there. So it is all organized. I'm ready for winter. Okay, doing a bit of a rubbish run this morning. Got the bins over here. With the acorn season in full swing and quite a few of the oak trees without acorns. The oak trees that have acorns that I can access, that the animals can't access, I'm going to pick acorns just to supplement their diet. It's a good source of protein for them. Have collected almost a bucket full of acorns. I'm going to go down to the bottom part of my land now and see if there are grapes on the vine down there, and get more acorns. There used to be trees that were always laden with acorns, but this year acorns are not so great. It's amazing how this tree is chock-a-block full and some trees have not an acorn. This is sort of blocking the gate area, but so I'm going to cut this down. I have my pruners. I've just noticed that this whole, I don't know if you can see, probably not, whole thing is covered with these red little beetles. I haven't pumped water out of this well for over a year, but it's actually sort of like the lowest I've ever seen it. Usually in winter it's right near the top and it sometimes even overflows, but it's very low. But I think this well is actually connected to the girls' well over there, and they've been pumping quite a lot. So I'm thinking, because it's fed by an underground spring, maybe that has an effect. But it is, yeah, I'm going to have to get this cleared again, all these brambles and stuff around here, because I do want to put a fence around this area, but I need to get this cleared first. So yeah, some bramble clearing over here needed. So I am thinking, once I put a fence around that well, making a gate over here so animals can come into this area as well, because this is all fenced in. But the problem, of course, is the brambles. Like getting down to the bottom field, now that the fence is up, I used to sort of always come along there, and now it's quite a mission to clamber over rocks to try and get access to this part of the land. So I think the best is going to be to put a gate in over there. So I've actually come down here to check on the grapes. So the last few years I've managed to get grapes for the pigs from here, but I think I should have come down a bit earlier. Doesn't seem to be very much here, and what is here, you can see over there, is basically like raisins on a bunch there. So I think I should have maybe come a bit earlier, but everybody's been saying they've had a really bad grape season this year. This is grapes. One thing with sheep, you can easily see wherever they go on the farm. They're not toilet trained like the pigs. So I'm here in the olive grove. I'm just coming to look at the olive trees, but I need to start picking up these branches in here and putting them in that trailer. So that's going to be a job. not today, but another day. And these some of the bigger olive branches will definitely be used for burning. But yeah, full of olives. Love it. Lots of olives. Well, this tree. Let's look at the others. Yep, olives are looking good. I tell you, I don't need to remove the shoots from these olive trees. The sheep do it all for me. I'm just thinking during olive harvest time, it might be difficult to tell the difference between falling olives and sheep poop. So what I might do is, hopefully by that time it will have rained, so there will be grass in the other large pig pen with the fields that I can move the pigs into that, and then I'll move the sheep into where the pigs are now. And that way they won't be in here during the olive harvesting time. Going to do some work on the big pen where the pigs go for winter. I was going to do some fencing repairs, but I seem to be out of staples, so I don't need that on there. But I'm going to fix the water barrel and try and come up with a plan that they won't be knocking it over. Hey, Gingerbread, what are you doing? And look who's coming to say hello. Who's coming to say hello? Yes. Yes. Cocoa Pop wants some scratches. You want scratches? Yes. Are you sweetie pie? So this barrel, even though it was quite securely tied to these posts, Gingerbread always manages to knock over. So I'm going to actually, I haven't been filling this barrel. I've got the other one on the other side. So I'm going to remove this barrel from here, and I'll probably have to clean out the nipple again. Are you very friendly? You like scratches. And you? You're not too sure. Come on. Come and say hello. Yes. Of course, they never give the mothers any peace. So Cocoa Pop has decided it's not actually feeding time, so she lies down in such a way that they can't get to her nipples. But these two are persistent. They're not giving up. So this barrel is the one that when Gingerbread was in here, she knocked over as well. She's very good at knocking over barrels. So I've got to find a way to make this one a little bit more secure. I have some ideas. So this pen over here, this one, which then leads into that field, which leads into another big field over there. This is their winter pen. There's like a little natural cave formed by a bramble and an oak tree over there that they love going into. They've got one house there, they've got a shelter over there. There's another house here. There's another one down there. So I moved them in here over winter because this whole area is just green grass. At the moment it looks like semi-desert wasteland. And there will be acorns for them to forage all around from these oak trees that will be dropping acorns in here. I've just noticed a massive pine tree. Why have I not noticed that massive pine tree before? That pine tree's got to come down. Wow, that's a really big one. Okay, that's got to come down. I need to come and test this fence because I'm not hearing any click. I don't know if that does click like the other one. I don't see. But I'm not going to touch it just in case it is working. But yeah, need to just test this fence. Luckily these nipples weren't dragged through the mud, so they should still be clean. But let me just untie this and start from the beginning again. So in the past I made these holes here, so that at least stops it being moved all around. But I'm thinking I might have to do some holes over here as well. It would be good if I could have holes at the bottom, but obviously then all the water would leak out. So I think I must do more holes at the top, that they can't move it side to side somehow or other. Let me see. I've got my hole saw here. So I have holes out, so I'm now going to thread this rope through, so hopefully it'll keep it sort of stable at the top, and then I'll try and... The problem is when you tie around the middle, when they move it around, the rope slips off. But I think if I can keep the top stable, then I can try with the middle. Okay, I think this is a bit more secure than it was. It's still got sort of movement, but it is empty now. Once it's filled with water, it'll be a lot more difficult to move, but they're not going to tip it over. That's the difference, I think. So we'll see if this works when the pigs come in here. So this is one job done. So the last time Gingerbread was in this pen, she managed to get out a couple of times. I don't think she's got out on that side where the electric fence is, and she's been sort of like hanging around here. So I'm thinking somewhere, that gate is open now because I've opened it, but somewhere along here she's managing to get out. And Gingerbread is very, very good at making herself flat like a pancake and getting underneath the fence. So I just want to see if I can see where she has... See, this is closed here. She wouldn't have got through here. I'll just sort of looking. There's like a big rock here. With her, you always got to look to see. I don't know if she could have climbed up on there and over. But I don't think so. Okay. Carry on looking. I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's got her. Yeah, she's not lifting these things up. You always want to see which fence looks like it's being messed with. I don't think she can lift that up either. So I was wondering about this area. Because I know they lift this up to go into that field over there. This is falling apart, so I think she might have snuck under here with that thing. She could have lifted this up, I think. Let's see. No, can't lift that up. It's quite secure. Somehow I'm thinking this area, or yeah, no, she hasn't gone through. I was just looking to see if maybe she went through on that side of the fence, but that's been fastened down onto that rock. Maybe that corner by the brambles, she could have lifted that up there. I need to double check that to get through. But this, I think, once I get more staples, I am going to, even though it's got this just in front of this, I will put just the sheep fencing as well, just to sort of barricade this a little bit more, this area. But this area does have lots of these little rocks that I want to collect anyway, for my plan, just to put rocks under that big rock where I'm going to build a room. But yeah, in winter this is beautiful area, nice and green. You know, when I come and do a fence check and I see that this fence was not even tied to the post with a staple, any staples, that's a bit soul destroying, knowing that you paid for that to get done. So I'm gonna have to definitely come and put staples in, because this is, you can't have it like that. This one's only got a staple at the top and nothing down here, so definitely gonna have to come and do some stapling. So we have a new volunteer that has come from World Packers. This is Kinsey, who hails from
Originally Minnesota.
Originally Minnesota, but now she works in Las Vegas. And she's come to get down and dirty on the farm. As you can see, she's carrying rocks. We're filling this up for our rock project. So yeah, let's get on to picking up rocks. There's definitely no such thing as too big, but we don't want too small. decided to go digging. So I've got the first barrow full of little rocks. So I need to clear out this grass and the brambles under there, and this is going to be where I will start cementing up those rocks into the gap under this big rock. And the plan is to sort these bottles into big bottles and small bottles, and cut the big bottles first and then the smaller bottles. I'm just looking, I need to move this Malia de Sol down to the shed area because I'm going to use that when I repair a fence. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and thanks again Ray and Martine for your help, and to Kinsey, welcome to Bella Pedra. She's going to be here for a little while helping on the farm. So in the meantime, stay sane, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.